Hey, it's Adrian from Cademy, and today I'll show you how the discounts feature works. We've recently done a lot of updates to how the discounting engine works in Cademy. We used to have a feature called vouchers, and it used to be offering promo codes and gift cards. We've now split that into two and rebranded the promo codes feature into discounts and added a lot more functionality to it. And in this video, we'll look at how discounts work. If you previously used the vouchers feature, your old gift cards will show up in a dedicated section, and all your promo codes will now have been migrated to the discounts, and they'd show as discounts instead. Okay, so let's take a look at how discounts work. If I click to create a brand new discount, I'll first be able to give it a name and an internal note for me to be able to see it in the table. And if I was just to name it, let's say half price for over 50. I can put an internal note for me to remember what it is, and I can just go in with the rest of the options. You could see that I can choose how this discount is calculated. I can make it a percentage, so I could put it 50% off, or a set value. So if I wanted to offer an X amount off the total amount to pay, I'll leave it as a percentage. Then I can choose how this gets applied. I can require the user to enter a promo code at the point when they fill this out. So this is essentially replicating what the old promo codes feature used to work, and you can give it any promo code redeem text that you want, and you can put that on your vouchers or emails or promo campaigns that you're doing. But in this case, the customer will of course be able to redeem or enter this promo code at the point when they get to the payment stage of the checkout. But in this case, I want it to work automatically. This is new. We wanted to make it possible to unlock a lot more scenarios where you could do dynamic discounts based on a lot of conditions. So they automatically get applied at the point when they get to a certain point in the checkout flow. For example, if the user is a member of an organization, or if they've been tagged with a certain label, or if their basket value is over a certain amount. Now let's jump to the next section here. So here it says apply to, and I can choose to apply it to all my courses in the database, in my catalog. I can choose all courses except for, and you can choose from the list here which courses you don't want this discount to be valid for. You can choose specific courses. Again, I can choose specific courses from this dropdown, or I can choose courses in a specific collection. So I can create a collection, put all my courses in that collection, and then I can choose that any course in these collections should be valid under this discount. For now, I'll put in to be valid on all my courses. And then under the next section here, I can add additional criteria. If I leave it just as it is now, what's going to happen is pretty much all my courses are going to get a 50% discount, right? Which might be something that you want, but a lot of times you'll want to put in additional restrictions, either to restrict it on specific courses or based on additional criteria. If you don't leave any criteria on, it's going to be valid essentially to anybody on all those courses that you allow. Now, the criteria that you can set up are quite powerful, and this is just the beginning. We will, in the future, add in more options under here. But to begin with, we allow you to set up, for example, a condition around the checkout total, and you could say if their basket value is greater than 50, then I want this discount to be applicable. Or you can set it up based on how many people they're booking. So essentially, if they're enrolling 5 or more and essentially doing a group booking there, then you want to offer a 10% off or an additional space for free or a certain discount. You can also do conditions based on the contact tags. So if you have your contacts tagged with VIP or member or donor, whatever you want, you could apply a discount automatically at the checkout. And you could also do that with organization tags. A common use case here is often people have organizations that have certain deals or memberships, and then all the staff within those organizations would want to get a discount or a free entry onto the courses. So you can set up the conditions here to say, I want any contact that comes from an organization that's labeled with member org to get this course for free, for example, and then get the discount applied automatically when they get to the checkout flow. Now, for our example, we want to say if the checkout total is greater than 50, then allow them to redeem this discount. You can set an availability to and from when you want this to be valid for. And then lastly, you can choose whether you want this to be visible at certain points during the checkout flow. So you can show this in a little dedicated discounts area on the course page and on the checkout flow by ticking these boxes, and I can give it a label as well and a bit of extra description. And I'll say half price when you buy 50 or more, right? Or when you spend. Then I can give it additional description, but I don't have to. I can leave that empty. I'll create this discount. And if I go and look at the course, I have an example course here. You can see that it's updated straight away to show this label that we've added around discounts. So this area here will show all discounts that apply for this particular course. It'll filter out all the discounts that are not applicable and only show the relevant ones here. So depending on how you set up the criteria for which courses your discount is valid for, that will be considered here and only pull in the discounts that are valid. So the user can hover and see the additional description under those if one's available, so they can read through the terms or how they can get that discount. If I start the checkout flow, we will also see that will be shown under here as well. So as they are going through and choosing spaces, they'll see what discount they'll be getting, and they get a notice here that the discounts and the vouchers are redeemable on the last step of the checkout flow. So as I go through the checkout flow, when I get to the payment stage, you could see that I have a discount applied automatically, and it's already calculated in my total here. So this gives you an idea. This has been applied as we kind of configured it based on the basket value, but you can easily set it up based on the contact tags or organization tags or number of spaces booked and so on. So if you add it based on the promo code, so if you set it up to be redeemable not automatically but based on a promo code, they'll be able to enter the promo code here, and then in a similar fashion they'll apply here and on here as well, and they'll be able to check out afterwards. If the promo code or the discount value is over the total amount to be paid, so if it covers 100% of the fee, let's put in a promo code as an example, 100% off, it will hide the payment method and allow me to complete the booking without paying. Okay, we hope you'll enjoy this update. If you have any questions or if you have any requests, as always, please don't hesitate to get in touch through the messaging option. We're always keen to hear and how we can make the product better. Okay, thank you so much. Take care.